Virgo, welcome to your reading. So, uh, money matters. What does God want you to know about your money situation? Okay, that's what we're working on today. So, I've been guided to 3, 6, 9, 10 decks for you. So, without further delay, let's bring you your messages. I guess these money readings are long because they're complicated. And there's a lot that God wants you guys to know. Aries is the only one that had a short reading so far. Everybody else almost like an hour average. Let's see. So we have incestuous acts with a brother. And incestuous acts with grandpa. Now, I don't feel that these are sexual acts because this is a money reading. Well, I would like to think that they're not. So some kind of brother could be somebody that you see as a brother and a grandfather figure. Something about that. So it's like you're in dealings with these individuals. What does God want you to know about your money situation? Virgo. Two more. Okay, the bottom of the deck. Now we have acts with an uncle coming in. So a lot of men. Or somebody like an uncle. What does God want you to know about your money situation? So you're in dealings with a brother, grandfather type figure, with a brother figure, grandfather type figure, and an uncle type figure is mixed up in this. Still at the bottom of the deck. Alright. So the first card we have to come out. Good Lord. Incestuous acts with an aunt. So you're in dealings with what? Your whole family? Or aunt-like figure. Maybe it's not your actual blood family. But people that you look up to. Your elders. Okay? Sexually attracted to a friend of the same sex. Oh my. So maybe this is incestuous acts with these people, like sexual acts. Having sex with your friend's girlfriend. Virgo. My God. What does God want to tell you about your money situation? I knew this reading was going to be crazy. Okay? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. So we got incestuous acts with an uncle. And killing humans for sacrifice. Credit card fraud. Sexually attracted to friends of the same sex. So let's see. Oh God. Having sex with animals and grooming little boys for prostitution. Virgo. 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 What kind of people? Abduction? So far, we've seen credit card fraud, murder, uh, homosexuality, and whatever you call that one where you have sex with animals, or that could just be like horrible people. And grooming little boys for prostitution, so that's pedophilia. And abduction, so that's kidnapping. Now, I could dig into what these here are really saying. Incestuous acts with aunt, sexually attracted to a friend of the same sex, and having sex with your friend's girlfriend. But I'm not going to. But just know that this shit has a lot to do with whatever is happening with your money situation right now. And this is crazy. All right. So you apply this information to however it fits with your life. And if you don't know what the fuck is being talked about there, obviously it's not your reading, but I know this is somebody's reading. Let's get your next message. Homosexuality, having sex with your friend's girlfriend, and incestuous acts with an aunt or a female figure in your life. What they call this, a clusterfuck. This is a mad thing. Alright, let's see. I guess this is living life on the wild side. Is this living in the fast lane? Is this living your best life? It's quick, rich scheme, get rich quick scheme. Grooming little boys for having sex with other, I guess, men and women. That's crazy. Can you spell karma? Oh boy, this is not the first time this is coming out in your reading, you know. During the summer, I think it's in August, I did a family reading. It's one of them ones that I typed up. I didn't do a video. I typed it up. And I was talking about incest and trying to recover from the traumatization of getting involved in that type of activity. I was in the Virgo reading. So, I don't know what kind of life you're living, boy. I guess everybody has their their own bullshit. I guess everybody does have their own bullshit. You know, God doesn't do anything for no reason. There's a reason. There's a reason for everything. And God has a plan. God doesn't make mistakes. And only the fittest of the fittest shall survive. This life is not made for the weak. That's for damn sure. And sometimes when God wants to make counselors out of us, God put us through the same trauma that the people we're supposed to counsel are going through, so that we can relate to them on an emotional level, on a psychological level, and on a level where you can actually say, yeah, I've been there before. I know exactly what I feel like. I know exactly what that's like, and this is how I escaped mine, kind of energy. Yeah. So, with all our difficulties that we go through, our best bet would be to look to the future with optimism. Okay? It's a game of endurance. And you know, the bigger your trauma in your life is the higher your calling. The reason why your life is so hard is because God has a major calling on your life. But the best way to make you as equipped as you need to be to handle the mission that you are destined to grow into is through experience, actually being in the belly of the beast. You can't truly relate unless you have had the experience yourself. Experience is the best teacher. God works in mysterious ways. The objective is not to curse God, but understand what God is doing in your life. Reach out to God and give God a chance to answer you. Look for the signs. Learn how to understand God's communication. Being angry is not the way forward. Being angry only makes you bitter. It makes us bitter. Being angry destroys us from the inside, and then it destroys us outside because it fucks up every relationship that we have with others. It messes up our job. It messes up our concentration. It messes up our relationship with our children, and it messes up our relationship with the other people that love us. Try and minimize anger. I'm not saying not to be angry, but know how much energy and time you're putting into being angry. It's better you use that time and energy into healing and understanding and feeling and becoming a conqueror in spite of. If you've been watching this channel for a long time, you will have seen my life story and know what the fuck I be dealing with on a regular basis. So like I say, everybody got their fuckeries to deal with. But God didn't make losers. The reason why I'm going through my shit is because I'm here to teach other people who are experiencing similar things how to overcome. Okay? We are the prototypes. We experience the shit first. And God guides us. Whether we recognize that or not, God guides us. God gives us the wisdom, the understanding, the courage, the strength, the health to overcome. If you look back at your life and you be honest, you'll know that God has always been with you. Whether you believe in God or not, God has always been with you, blessing you in spite of the storms that you live in. Hence, you're still here. And have a respectably sound mind. You're a survivor. Humans. Ah. Oh boy. You see? Me now, with all what I'm going through and the level of enemies that I have after me, I would say your story sounds harder than mine. I'm going to be honest with you. But to you, if I know God how I know God, I would imagine that although you're going through that shit, you don't look like what the fuck you're going through. So you might look at my story and say my story is harder than yours. But that just goes to prove that God never gives us more than we can bear. God knows who it's putting in what position. God has built us in the way that we need to be built so that we can endure and overcome the challenges that life has thrown at us. So God has a question that it wants you to think of from this deck. Because this is like a getting to know each other kind of deck. And getting to know oneself as well. So let's see what message God. So I would imagine your money situation has a lot to do with treachery. It's like you have to do dirt. And it's your family or close family, friends, or people that you should be able to look up to for, proper guidance in your life that are involving you in these fuckeries. I need to go back to doing the youngest readings, because even the youngest readings, this message was coming up in the Virgo reading as well for the youngest. I'll have to do a catch up. Separate the energies one day. But it's a lot of work. The workload is massive. So I had to kind of pull back. Yes, I need to shuffle this much. So be patient. I'm aligning the cards. I'm gonna put on a little background sound after I finish shuffling. Hindsight is 2020. You'll see in the future why God gave you this type of upbringing or life experience. This one ready. Four more. It may take long, but my messages be accurate as fuck, so that there may be a correlation between the two. So sit tight. You want the accurate message or you want me to talk fuckeries to you? Which one? I'd prefer an accurate message. Shit. Put on some music or something while you wait. Go make some tea, some shit. God said just for that. Psych. Okay. I'm not getting involved. I'm just the hands. God said chill out. Okay, I feel two more. Alright. Are you good? I hope so. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, have you learned anything new as a result of my presence in your life? That's what we have at the bottom of the deck. So who is God talking about? Have you learned anything new as a result of my presence in your life? So there's somebody around you who came into your life and it looked like, I feel positivity though. I feel positivity. So whatever this is pertaining to, I feel it has something to do with your healing or your capability to cope. Is it you why the cards aren't coming out? Be cool, be patient. I don't have time to waste with you and God fighting back and forth. I'm caught in the middle of it. Just chill out, relax. If you relax, your message gonna flow nicely. That used to happen in the Virgo reading too. It's like the Virgo didn't know if they want to be here, there. Virgo always going around trying to live their life for everybody else except for themselves. I guess it's because you feel you have to. Do you believe in past lives? You think that your current situation could be the result of a past life and maybe who you were in a past life, possibly what you did in your last chapter or last incarnation? should look into that. If you want a personal reading, check us out on eBay. Look in the community tab and you'll see some posts from eBay. You could order a reading. £31 for me to do your price quote. If you agree with your price quote, then we can go forward with the reading after it's been paid. I can find out what God wants you to know about your past life as far as it pertains to this. What you need to know. As it pertains to your current life situation. But that still doesn't take away from the fact that if you're going through it now, it's because God wants to use it to not only bless you, but to bless other people. Because so many people are traumatized by so much nonsense in this life. A lot of healing needs to be done. But in order for you to become a good counselor or psychologist, you have to first start with being honest with yourself. If you're the type of person to lie to yourself, then you never overcome your situation, okay? Or conquer it. Not properly. God has a lot to say to you. That's why the channel is all about the healing. I didn't go to university to study, but I have studied people in the universe. So, yeah, I'm self-taught because I pay attention. And I've been through a lot of shit. So like I said, my life journey, the way how it was hard, God put me through it so I will then be able to help others to understand and heal from their trauma. That's what God wants to do with you. You can write movies, you can write books, write songs, write plays. Yeah. Help people to heal through art form. You can make it funny, just keep it a bit more lighthearted so it's more palatable. Like, make it dramatic for people who love drama, people who love tear jerking, you know. So much potential. Charities. You can start charities that help traumatized people get back on their feet. And all while doing that, you're also helping yourself. That's basically you getting compensated for the trouble that you're going through now. But if you choose to be weak in your mind, then all this was happening to you, it all happens for nothing. You can either let it make you or allow the situation to break you. Mystery card. already made up my mind that if these readings take 3 hours to complete, I'm doing that. If you don't want to listen, that's fine. But there's a reason why God has drawn me to all these decks, and for all those other readings, I see why. So let's do this. Okay. God damn. Okay. So we have, what's your favorite? You choose, fill in the space. It says fill in the blank with your own person, place, thing, ideology, etc. Okay. And the underlying issue is still, have you learned anything new as a result of my presence in your life? So whoever this person is. So I guess if you name your favorite, it'll be your favorite person. And have you learned anything new as a result of this person's presence in your life? So I think God is helping you to recognize someone or something. Let's see what your mystery card is. How do I make you feel generally? So I think this might be a person, could be a thing, but whatever this thing is that's your favorite, how does it make you feel generally? So in a case where maybe you've turned to like drugs to cope, let's just suppose that this is about drugs. Okay, it's like, what's your favorite drug? And the bottom issue is, have you learned anything as a result of its presence in your life? And then the mystery card says, how do I make you feel generally? So that's for if you have turned to substances to help you cope or forget. Let's say it's a person. What's your favorite person? So who's your favorite person? Fill in the blank. And but the underlying issue is, have you learned anything as a result of this person in your life, and how do they make you feel generally? So fill in the blank with whatever it is that you feel God is talking to you about. Okay, so God wants you to think about that. So it's like a self-analysis energy I'm getting from this, analyzing your surroundings, your practices, your thought processes, and see if they're actually serving you well or you're better off without. Okay. All right. Let's see. The next message. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to put some background noise on for you in it. Sorry about that. I don't know. I like this. So I'm sorry if this doesn't please you, but I'm not trying to distract you. I'm trying to fill the empty space, you know? Ah, boy. Maybe that's talking about money. How does money make you feel generally? Uh, have you learned anything new as a result of its presence in your life? And what was the underlying issue again? I can't remember. But yeah, maybe it's money. But you would know better than I would what God is talking about. It'll be different for many of you. Two more. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, we have new clients. Oh God. Well, according to your story, it's a mad thing. So what does God want you to know about your money situation? And we all remember what the first deck was revealing about grooming people and all sorts of mad things, yeah. So it's new clients. It'll make a great movie, I'll tell you that. Handled correctly, you'll escape this madness and you'll become rich off of your trauma. Turn your mess into a message and make some moolah. That's how you be the winner. Okay? Not give up halfway through the game, not deleting yourself, not hurting other people because you had such a shitty beginning. Yo. Life is what we make it. You have the power. If you don't want to go through the hardship of being on your own, then you'll go through the hardship of staying around these people and letting them use you and abuse you and cause you to sin your soul like that. And then you will still have to pay, because at the end of the day, you consented to whatever is going on here. So it's like, if you won't do anything to save yourself, then don't complain. You have to start the ball rolling, and then God will send in other people to bless you and help you along your way. But God is not gonna send people to do it for you. What are you gonna learn from doing that? How are you gonna build strength and faith in God by doing that? So it starts off with just you and your God. alone. And once you've proven yourself to be staying on that track, then God will send in people in the physical to assist you on your journey. Okay? But it starts with you and your God. Because sometimes in this world, all we have is us and our God. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, new manager. Exactly. I'm getting like a new path, a new life, taking control. That's what I'm getting from this new manager thing. You become your own manager. Give God the reins. You become the manager of yourself under God. That's how I roll. Nobody else is above me. If I know God, is no fucking body. Yeah. Now, I made these cards and I accidentally put that on wrong. See? That's my initials, but I did it wrong. So the card is upright like this, but it came out actually in the reverse. So let's just see. It feels correct like this. So it's in the reverse. Overtime. So it's not overtime. It's a now thing. But yeah. Now. Okay. Let's see what the underlying issue. New manager and miracle. Exactly. You and your God. Is it that? You and your God. If you want it, it could be yours. We got reprimand and changing the rules. Exactly. These people need to be reprimanded. How long are you going to stay around and allow yourself to be in this position for? God says, yo, when you're ready, I'm ready. Just give me a shout. Let's do this. Yeah, reprimand the idiots that's putting you through this. Change the fucking rules. And look at this. God's like, congratulations. Justice. For your personal drama. Okay? So God says the time is now, not overtime. You've given them enough. You've put in enough hours. So anytime you're ready, God says, I got you. You're not alone. Okay? Let's get your next message. And this is why God had to drive me to so many decks, because it's like, how does God give you all this information through just one deck or two decks? You know what I'm saying? Every deck is based around a different kind of topic, so God has a lot to say to us. My one comes next. Libra is next. I don't know how Aries got off so easy. But I am not complaining. It was a good 8 minutes and 52 seconds. Oh yeah. In spite of, my friend, in spite of. Even though. That's how our mind is supposed to be set. That's the thought pattern of a winner. In spite of. God say when your mother and your father forsake you, God will pick you up. So when your auntie and your uncle have forsaken you, God will pick you up. God will become your uncle and your auntie. God has become my uncle and auntie. My mother and my father sold me out. But I'm still here. And later is going to be greater. Because God is good, God is fair, and God loves me, and I love God. And I try my best to do the right thing. I try my best to put good energy out into the world. So good energy always comes back. That's true currency. It's not money. It's karma. Karma is true currency. Because you can get money through good karma. I guess you could get good karma through money too if you deal with it right. I thought I was onto something. Scratch that. Definitely, karma is real money. That's how you get miracles. People don't understand your blessing, but it's because you have been a blesser on many occasions. So even when sometimes the people that we bless don't bless us back, your blessing is sure anyway. God provides somebody else to bless you. You know? So you don't have to care about who is grateful for your blessings to them. Just invest. Invest goodness, and that's it. Do good and good follow you. Karma is true currency. That's real money. So in this case, you are the victim, I feel. But you have a choice. Two more. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we have got gang stalking. Let's see what the message is. So we got spend quality time with your parents. But the underlying issue is it takes courage to be different. So what this is saying is you learned. This is learned behavior. Those before you You're basically mimicking them. This is why God is saying it takes courage to be different. So it's like, yeah, you come from that, but you're free. You're free to be your own person. You're free to be your own person. But if you choose to continue to mimic what you learned growing up, then whatever the consequences are, it's on you, because this is the life you chose. So these are your two options. You can be like those who came before you, your family. Maybe this is some kind of family business. I don't like that business. So you could either stay in the family business, or you can blaze your own trail through life and separate yourself from their bad karma. Push your pride aside. We have having sex. Listen to them and then decide for yourself. Let that sink in. If you truly want to escape, you have to become your own person. You have to take risks. If you're accustomed to a lavish lifestyle, you may not be able to live a lavish lifestyle anymore. But there's always a price to pay. You may have to fall in order to get back up. Or you can stay up with them and then fall with them. See this? Doing drugs. You have a choice. Let's get your next message. So you help to recruit these people for the prostitution ring. So you be gang stalking people and kidnapping people and torturing people for money. Credit card fraud. Fucking your brethren's girlfriends. Involving yourself in the homosexual acts for money. Wow. That's a crappy deal, because if your secrets get out, no money that you've ever gotten from doing this can make you feel better when your reputation, your character has been utterly destroyed. People never look at you the same again. It takes a long time, a long time to clear up your image from this type of exposure or this type of behavior. This is some sad shit. So how many people's children went missing because you and your people kidnapped them so that you can sell them into sex rings? You kidnap people for sex trafficking. Young boys. You kidnap, you kill, you steal. That sounds like the work of the devil. Kill, steal, and destroy. Beauty and the Beast Collective in all its glory. It's one thing if you're doing all these things for the right reasons, but when you're doing these things for the wrong reasons, then it becomes a crime against God. But I'm not here to judge you, I'm just here to bring you the messages. I certainly wouldn't want a man who is doing them type of work there. That is so disgusting to me. It's very wrong. And imagine if you behave like that, what type of karma are you setting for your children? Male or female? What type of karma? You know when they talk about the sins of the father and the sins of the parents, or however the saying go, fall on the children. And them talk about generational curse. No, thank you. That's gonna follow you for a long time. That's some old bullshit. Trust me. That's weak. Choosing that route to make your money. That's a bit too far. bottom of the deck, it says competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder. Damn, I didn't even realize I didn't get my lotion ready. Sorry. My hands have been doing very well. Oh, it's because of that plastic on the card. Alright. My God, my God, my God. The first card we have meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. But remember, we started off with fucking enemy and malicious and all kind of thing. Then we have passion. It says insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. And then we have camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. Interesting. Let's see what the underlying issue is here. I'm looking for the fuckeries. It says wedding rings. Union, wedding, marriage, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. So this is talking about some kind of partnership, okay? So it's like partnering with the enemy. Let's read on and make sure. Let's see. Yeah, it says the dragonfly. Be light-hearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. And then we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. Exactly. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Interesting. Then we have cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And then we have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Okay. You see, there it is. So we have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise epiphany, upheaval and transformation. I'll explain all of this soon in a clear terms. Then we have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. And then we have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. And then we have a girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So, what is all this saying? So we have an underlying issue here talking about a partnership that was great, but that great partnership is now over. And then we have somebody still being trapped in that mindset of the happier times. This could be you. So it's like a wake-up call to let you know that it's over. It's over, and it's like it's shocking. But you love this person, I guess, because it's a healthy choice. But you are not good enough for this person. Empath and narcissist. So it's like somebody came into your life to bring you some positive energy. Okay. You see, the last part was talking about what you learned from your people and you being able to leave that behind and become somebody new. And you're remembering someone, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past and making memories. So you had some kind of a light, a person of light in your life, but now it's over. And it's largely got to do with you and your personality. Like, who wants to be around a person like this? If you're gonna choose to live like that, listen, your crimes are humongous. It's not like, say, you're just a somebody who sell, well, somebody who sell weed. That's kind of like, that person got my approval, to be fair. Somebody who sell the white stuff, no. Somebody who murder and kidnap and groom little boys for prostitution and, oh hell no. I don't know anybody in their right mind, anybody of light, who would mix up their self with that type of karma. Because look at it like this. This person who is of the light, if they're seen with you, if they are known to be a part of you and your people, they will be seen as being just like you and your people. And that means that they become a target of all those who you are pissed off. Because I know you people can't walk without looking over your shoulder. The card said looking over your shoulder. You people don't have no peace. No rest for the wicked. You're forever wanted by the loved ones who have been broken by your job. Your means to pay your rent is to go around and kidnap other people's children. Your means to pay your rent is to conduct credit card fraud, stealing people's hard-earned money. You need to stick with your own kind. You're from the gutter. You're a gutter rat. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not being rude. You're a fucking gutter rat. Gutter rat must have gutter rat girlfriend and boyfriend then, innit? And you're a homosexual. Stay in your lane. Deal with your own karma by yourself. Clean that shit up. So what does God want to tell you about your money situation? Your money situation is affecting your whole life. That's what I'm getting so far. Your money situation is horrible. And what I'm saying to you shouldn't offend you. You chose that life. And every day you wake up and continue the bullshit, you choose to continue in that life. So, take your title. You're a gutter rat. You don't put good out into the world. Why should God give you somebody who is good to bring you joy and bring you peace, bring you love, help you bring your sanity back? You don't deserve that, man. You have to do that shit on your own first and then show yourself as somebody who is worthy to have somebody like that in your life. It starts with you. Clean your shit up. Clean your karma up. And then you have to remove yourself from around these people and from around this lifestyle. And all years after you done do that, that shit still gonna follow you. It's a tough situation. You're gonna have to live with it, cause shit. But just know, if somebody join themselves to you, knowing your fucking past, that person must love you. Or something. That person is special, that's for sure. Especially if it's a being of light. And that would mean that you have to be somebody special too. Good man forget good girl, and good girl forget good man. Bad man forget bad girl, and bad girl forget bad man. Stick with your own kind. So God wants to highlight how your business life spills over into your personal one. It's affecting your personal life. That's what God wants you to know. And it's gonna follow you for a while. And God says if you want to step out of it, He's willing to help you. So let's continue. What does God want you to know about your money situation? How would you like if somebody treat your children the way that you have made a living out of treating other people's children? How would you take that? And if you have a baby with a light being, just know that their child will also be caught up in that type of karma. It's not fair. It's not right. So you're a professional hunter of men. Big men and little men especially. Oh my God. Rah. Mad thing, Virgo. Wow. It's kind of fascinating, but it's fucking wrong. It's wrong. When you look at it through the eyes of the mothers who are searching for their children, and the fathers who are searching for their children, the brothers who are searching for their brother, and the sisters who are searching for their little brother, or nah, man, nah. Used in the right context, that's a fucking cool job. Used in the wrong context, ugh. That's crazy. video after this one and do a part 2 because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more decks. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be talking for, so I'll just put it up in 2 parts. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, we got cause delay. Affecting your personal life. It's delaying your personal life. You need to clean that shit up. When executed in the right context, your job is sexy. When it's executed in this context, this is fuckeries. So you have, exactly, it's influencing your social life. Your money situation has a big impact on your social life. That's what God wants you to know. At the bottom of the deck, create fear. There's no peace. And look at this, giving information that could collapse or ruin you. Look at that. So even if you get somebody in your life, you'll always be worried, are they gonna tell your secrets? You might end up killing one of the very few people in this world who might tolerate your ass. Be out of fear. Fear of them telling your secrets. You're not playing a good game, look. To collapse or ruin your business. This is some crazy shit. Crazy. Let's get your next message. Should I stop the video? I don't feel like it, you know. It was a good thought, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's see. If I feel to on the other ones, I'll do it, but my vibe naturally went into continue. Flow down. Easy. I know you're a part of my soul tribe. Because we're all crazy like that. But some of us use that energy in the right way, you know? We're the Beauty and the Beast Collective. We could go there if we want to. You're not supposed to go there, Virgo, for stupid reasons anyway. I'm sure God gave you gifts. You have talent. You have wisdom. You need a different job. Bro and or sister. You need a different job, yo. I remember that reading that I did for you guys when I made that deck. Where is it? Remember the reading I did when I made this deck? And I was trying not to reveal certain things that showed up in your reading. Remember this deck when I made it and I did the readings? Yeah. This is making more sense. But I saw it and that's why I didn't say anything. I wasn't trying to let you out, you know, because I have this skill and whatnot, but I have a responsibility to use my powers wisely. Like you. Clearly, you're failing. You're making money, but you're not happy. And you're not creating a happy future either. So I guess you'd be the type not to trust anybody. Always sad and down. Probably take drugs or smoke a lot. Don't you want to let go of that lifestyle? Don't you want peace? Don't you want to experience some different challenges? That's crazy. You probably don't. Probably like the wild adventures. Why am I laughing? I'm laughing because I think you're kind of cool with it. It's your thing. And I think you're probably good at it too. I believe you're quite good at it. Yes. But that's good. So you could take those skills and use them in the future for the right reasons. You know them ones where a thief end up helping the police to catch thieves. Yeah, use your powers for positivity. That's sexy. That's admirable. This shit? No. Hell to the motherfucking no. And that's why it's good that I am not God. Because I probably wouldn't exist. You and your peoples. But God is so much better than its creation. That God will give you a chance to change. God will give you a chance to make different decisions. God will even help you while you're doing your fuckeries. God will even protect you. This is why God is God, okay? And people don't understand. People be like, where's God when this is happening and that is happening? God is always there. But everybody needs to take accountability for their actions or their inactions. Two more. At the bottom of the deck, you think? Got some legal problems, bro. And I'm not talking about legal problems in the world. I'm talking about legal problems in the spirit realm. Whoever you are, male or female, you got legal problems. For real, for real. You got karmic problems. Your karmic report is ooh. Hell nah. Your karmic credit report is shot. You walk into heaven and God will be like, you sure you belong here? Says here on your record, you did this, you did that, you did that, you did that, you did that, you did. You just roll down like You know them ones where the paper just keep dropping, just folding out, like when you think you're done, shit's like God just look up on your face like, why are you here? You gotta be like, I wanna hear you plead your case as to why I should let you in here. Clearly you're not my child. Clearly I'm not your inspiration. Well, not the lighter side anyway. The dark side of God, that's your inspiration. Because you know God and the devil are one and the same. Because God is the creator of good and evil. There's no devil. There's only God. But there's good and evil. God is the devil. The negative side of God is the devil. So it's actually just a spirit thing. And that spirit can dwell within all of us. But it's for all of us to decide if we want to give life to those thoughts or not. Alrighty. We have, I want this to get better. Somebody want this to get better. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We got lying to self. Oh my God. Interesting. Moral problems. Yeah, your moral compass. You have chosen and you have not chosen the light. You have not chosen the right. So, I want this to get better. Now, who wants this to get better? Is it God who wants this to get better? The underlying issue is lying to self. Do you want this to get better? You're lying to yourself about your moral problems. Let's dig in some more. Let's make some sense of this. One should explain oneself. Exactly. We need more information. You should explain yourself. You should talk to yourself. We got, I am cheating. Yeah, your behavior is one of cheating. Your behavior is one of dishonesty. You're basically a professional liar, a professional trickster. It's a superpower. I don't know how to love you. I cheated. Feel this talking about loving yourself and loving God. So you're lying to yourself about your moral problems. So it's like you be justifying what you're doing and why you're doing it. And God is saying you should talk to yourself more. So you can see that you are cheating. You're not doing the right thing. Because you don't know how to. I cheated. There is someone else. And they are with someone else. I didn't even realize I put with 2 times. But they are with someone else. So there is someone else. Exactly. You are giving your allegiance to these people rather than giving your allegiance to the God who can either make you or break you. And then we got, I am tired of that friend or friends. Let's read on. I don't know. Friend problems. I am not allowed. And herein is the problem. You don't think you have a choice because you have an addiction to your family. You have an addiction to being loyal to your family, even to your own detriment. Yeah, that's where your loyalties lie. That's where your focus is, and that's where you believe you should be. That to you is your only option. Now look at this. I'm tired of that family member or family members. You should be. You're in the process of breaking up, or God is about to break y'all up. So it's like by will or by force, this needs to get shattered. And God says, look, I don't want you to worry about your money problems. And this is what the thing is. See, you think that these people are the only way that you can live a luxurious life, or the only way that you can get the money that you need. They're your only source of funding. But God says, yo, I don't want you to worry. I say, I just want a fling, nothing serious. And I had no influences. God want you to know, yo, I could do it for you. What do you mean? You think that these people are your God? If you believe that these people are your God, how about I cut them down so you can see that they can be cut down? And what are you going to do when they're no longer able to help you to do this? I'm not wishing nothing on your people, but everybody could be in the same spot one time and God just take out all of them in one go, one swoop. And what are you going to think then? You're utterly helpless? God wants you to know you have a choice. You don't have to live like this if you don't want to. But you're allowing yourself to believe that these are the only people who can help you in this life, who can or who will support you in this life. God wants you to know that God is in charge of everything and everyone. And if that's not clear to you now, God will make it clear to you. Because if you're the one who wants your life to get better, if you're the one who wants a different life, but you are trapped thinking that your family is all that you have, your blood relatives, because you have a soul family too, you know. These are only blood relatives. It doesn't mean that they love you. It doesn't make them irreplaceable. Because I've had other women in my life that treat me better than my own mother. So what is family really? Family bring out the best in you. Family leads you to your higher self, to your actual best self. The self that you can live with. The self that will create good karma for your children in the future. I don't know what these are. These are not family. These are manipulators. These are users. That's how they have lived for generations. That's how they are made. So they think no other way but that way. And here you come, next generation. So the question is, what are you going to teach your children? Are you going to teach your children the family business? Is this what you intend to pass on to your children? Your son and your daughter? God wants you to know you have a choice. And if you believe that they're the only ones who can provide income for you or lead you down a path to provide a respectable income for you, God could take them all out the picture one time and see what you gonna do then. See if you still believe that they're the only ones. Because what you gonna do then? Delete yourself too? To each their own. And you keep lying to yourself. Because it's easy. But you can't lie to God. So keep playing with fire. God want you to know it. God not that it not depend the foolishness with you. God is like, you can lie to these people, but you can't lie to me. You can lie to yourself, even. But you can't lie truly to yourself. You know better. About legacy. What kind of legacy is this? This is very bad. Very bad. This is the type of lifestyle where after you've done so much shit and you've disrespected so many people, you then have to change your name, change your identity, move somewhere else in the world where nobody knows you, hopefully. So you can get a clean slate. Your life is crazy. And your money life has a huge impact on your social life. That's what God wants you to know. And it will happen for a very long time. You run away to some remote place that nobody ever even heard of. You're trying to escape all the people that you have wronged in your past. Talking about it's the family business. I gotta do this to eat. I gotta do this to pay rent. Really? You don't have no other choice. You don't have no other skills. You ride with them, you die with them, yo. So your future is gonna be crazy. Whether you stay with them or you choose to leave them and blaze a trail of your own, trying to correct this shit, your future is sure to be a mad one. It's already been said. So this is the food deck. Let's see what clever message God wants to bring you from the food deck. I swear when God make me choose this deck, I don't see white sugar and white rice. When God make me choose this deck, it make me sound crazy. But God be on point, okay? There's method to our madness. So sit tight. And I will explain. Let's see lemon and lime and whatnot. Okay. Two more. Alright. At the bottom of the deck, we got shrimp. Yeah, I'm hearing weakling. That's what you are. You're a shrimp. You're weak. You're afraid. You're lacking self-confidence. You're a shrimp. You're a chicken. That's why you choose this lifestyle. You're too afraid to step out on your own. It's true. You don't think you can make it. At least not to be able to live this type of lifestyle, whatever type of lifestyle you're living. I'd imagine kidnapping people's young sons to sell them into prostitution. It pays big. I'd imagine credit card fraud pays big. Look at that shit. It's like, nah, man, I'm coming out. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. Beef. Just war. War and more. War. Everywhere is war. Look at this. We got red lentils, but it was in the reverse. Let's see. I'm seeing bullets. Where did that go? See? No more. It's in the reverse. Let me get that shrimp card. Can you see the deck? Everywhere is war. War in the east. So yeah, guys says you need to stop it. I saw bullets when I saw red lentils. And shrimp. Powerless. Nothing. Have you ever seen a gun backfire? You feel like you're powerful because you're the one that's holding the gun? Have you ever heard of stories about people being hurt by their own weapon? We got beef, yellow fruit, white fruit. See this? These are all the people. Brown fruit. That says stop. Start over. You beefing with everybody. You don't discriminate. Chili, onion. Alright. A lot of destruction, a lot of tears, a lot of crying, a lot of anger, and a lot of crying. Should go dancing instead. Should be good vibes instead. Look over your shoulder. If you won't come out of this shit on your own, God is going to help you. And that's not me telling you. What I saw just now is you. Somewhere you're going to be just enjoying yourself, and suddenly destruction. That's what I saw. I didn't want to say it, but in order for you to understand. See that? Nice. This could be even after you decide, you know what? Let me tell you a story that I heard recently. There was a story of a person who was a part of this type of lifestyle. Basically, this person was a gangster, And this person got into some serious beef with some people, and the battle got really hot, chilly hot. And this person decided, you know what? I'm gonna leave this country. And would you believe this person got all the documents together and everything, and this person got taken out before they could leave the country? There's another story, same foundational story. This one was gonna leave, not the country this time, but pack up and go to another state to live. And whilst packing their things in the truck, this person got gunned down. So you see, we have our plans, but nature has its own. And karma don't miss. You've racked up enough karma. Is it time to collect? Virgo, are you ready to be on the other side? The receiving side of your trauma and your family's trauma? It's all cool when you're the one giving the bullshit. It's a completely different story when you're the one having to endure bullshit being done to you or to your children. And you know, I feel like even if something was to happen to you, your people are so cold, they probably won't even care. The same family unit that you feel you cannot live without, I'm pretty sure they could live without you. Because if you rub them the wrong way, they'll be the ones to take you out. That's the type of game you're playing. And they won't have no problem doing it. And if somebody else take you out, they'll just bury you and move on. Get somebody else to fill your spot. As long as you keep bringing them in money, as long as you keep getting results for them, then they'll treat you as if they value you. But really and truly, can these type of people actually care about anybody who is not of value to them? Do they love without looking for something in return? You know, I should put, do they love without looking for something in return? Do they love you unconditionally? I've done so many readings over the past couple of months, and none of them have ever had to be this complicated and this long. The issue of money. When I'm talking about family, it's just 2 decks, 3 decks, maybe. Friends, the same thing. We're talking about what God's doing for you, same thing. We're talking about your career, same thing. But now we're talking about the issue of money itself. All hell broke fucking loose. It's a mad one. Money is not the root of all evil. The people. two more. At the bottom of the deck, we got exalted. So to exalt something is to hold it in high regard, okay? So let's see where God is going with this. Something or someone. Or a group. Mindset. Okay. Killer and thief. So God was talking about the mindsets you hold in very high regard. This is you in a nutshell. The underlying issue, we got exalted, frightened, procrastinator, amiable, embarrassing, moocher. I heard charm, but it's embarrassing. You got gossiper and coward. Exactly, you're a coward. You're a coward because you're empty-headed. You talk shit to yourself. You allowed yourself to believe nonsense. You think that there's no life outside of this lifestyle and outside of these people. Yeah, you don't want to be alone. You're a coward. You're afraid to be alone. Yeah, procrastinator. Easy money. Get rich quick. So you use your charm to steal and beg. So a moocher is live off of other people. You either steal, beg, or manipulate people into getting what you want. That's ugly. There's nothing sexy about that. Because you're lazy. You're mentally lazy. You're weak. You're a coward. Virgo. You're a coward. That's what it all boils down to. You're afraid of making it on your own in this world. You don't think you can. Let's get your last message. And then we can let you go back to your life. with this type of vibe, it's better if you become like security. It's better if you become like uh yeah, security. But have some integrity as to who your targets are. Don't take on the target unless you understand what going on. You see what I'm saying? Have your own security firm. You have the skills, you have the mindset, you be making your own business, and that's where you make the money. You can't do this and be the man on the lower level. You have to be the mastermind behind. You have to be the founder of the operation, the founder of the company if you want to make the big bucks. That's how you use the skills and the knowledge that you have to stay on the straight and narrow. Start your own security firm. This is what you specialize in. This is what you know. This is what you do. If you have to kill a man, you kill a man. If you have to kill a girl, you kill a girl. But don't use your gifts to create havoc. If you're hurting people and in God's eyes it's justified, then there's no karma for that. It's not what you do, but how and why. You wanna live a lavish lifestyle, use your fucking noggin properly for the right things. You're being weak right now. I told you that already. You're weak. You're weak. You're weak. I'm stronger than you. Mentally. I don't have to go around hurting people in order for me to survive. I actually go around healing people. When you're the head of the company, you call your prices, and if you're really good, people will pay your prices straight up. You can live your lavish lifestyle without selling your fucking soul, without destroying your karma, your name, your reputation, without creating bad karma for your future generations. Right now, you're all fucked up because of fear. I charge big bucks for my readings because I know my shit is accurate. God's doing it. So of course it's accurate. You want accurate information, you pay accurate money. Or else leave. I'm the boss, I get to call the shots. I'm the boss, I'm the God. I call my prices. Well, God calls the prices, but two more. Alrighty, at the bottom of the deck, you see that? God did it. God's about to do it. God made the earthquake. Okay, you need shaking up. You're too comfortable in fuckeries. Okay. Yeah. I heard ancient history when I saw this card. When I saw ancient and I heard history. Your elders. Look at the underlying issue. Land insects. That's talking about cockroaches and bugs. Anything that walks on land that's an insect, that's your people. They are lowly, they are small. They are vermin. Well, vermins are rats. They're not so big, they're tiny. You're looking at cockroaches, silverfish. Yeah, they're man-made diseases. That's what your people are. So God is talking about your people. The way how they govern themselves, the way how they rule themselves, the way how they govern. They just cause tears. Sea. Salt water. How many more people are you going to make cry? How much more of a nuisance are you going to be to the people around you? You're not allowed. Let it go. Let it be a part of your past, not a part of your future. Because God is about to shake y'all shit up. You need a new job. One that fits your skill set without making you sin your soul any further. Good luck and goodbye.